Hey there, world citizens. Welcome back to the 24 trending news that keeps you informed and entertained. Today, we're diving into Secretary of State Antony Blinken's recent whirlwind diplomacy tour. And trust me, there's enough drama, roasting material, and policy talk to keep you glued to the screen. So grab your popcorn because this is going to be a roller coaster ride. Segment 1. The Asia-Pacific Adventure. First stop Japan, the land of sushi, samurai, and apparently steel-related awkwardness. Blinken recently visited Japan trying to patch things up after Uncle Sam said nope to Nippon Steel's $14.9 billion bid for US steel. Now, Japan's Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba wasn't too thrilled, calling the decision, and I quote, perplexing. Perplexing. That's just diplomatic code for, really dude, after all we've been through. But don't worry. Blinken turned on the charm. He reminded Japan that their alliance is still rock solid, especially when it comes to dealing with China's, let's call it, assertive behavior. Because nothing says friendship like, hey, we might have blocked your steel deal, but at least we're still buddies against China, right? If this was a rom-com, Blinken would be the guy standing outside Japan's window with a boombox playing, You've Got a Friend in Me. Segment 2. Soul Searching in South Korea. Next, Blinken hopped over to South Korea. But wait. North Korea, never one to miss a dramatic entrance, decided this was the perfect time to test an intermediate-range ballistic missile. Because why send a fruit basket when you can send a missile, right? Blinken, of course, wasn't fazed. He called for tighter cooperation between the US, South Korea, and Japan, suggesting real-time missile data sharing and joint military exercises. Basically, the diplomatic version of, let's all hold hands and watch Kim Jong-un throw tantrums together. Seriously, North Korea is like that neighbor who sets off fireworks at 3 a.m. just to remind everyone they exist. We see you, Kim, and no one's impressed. Segment 3. Middle Eastern Misadventures. Over in the Middle East, Blinken's been playing referee in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. He's accused Hamas of blocking ceasefire talks in Gaza. Hamas, in turn, threatened legal action against Blinken. Yes, you heard that right. Hamas wants to sue the US Secretary of State. Can you imagine the courtroom drama? Your Honor, we'd like to submit Exhibit A, a strongly worded tweet. Blinken's stance is clear. Hamas is making things worse, and the US is not about to back down. It's like a geopolitical tug-of-war, except the rope is on fire and everyone's yelling. Segment 4. Greenland and Trump's fantasy real estate. Now, let's talk about the bizarre moment when President-elect Donald Trump suggested the US should buy Greenland. Yep, you heard that right, Greenland. Blinken quickly shut it down, calling the idea unrealistic. But hey, points to Trump for thinking outside the box. Maybe next he'll propose we buy the moon and open a Starbucks there. Blinken's response shows that respecting sovereignty still matters. Sorry, Greenland, you'll have to stay off Zillow for now. Segment 5. AI, Sudan, and saving the world. Blinken didn't stop there. At the UN, he announced $200 million in humanitarian aid for Sudan. That's a big deal, folks. While others argue over missiles and steel, the US is trying to save lives. And let's not forget his take on artificial intelligence. Blinken called for international regulations on AI, warning of global risks. Basically, he's saying, hey, let's make sure the robots don't turn into Skynet. Because let's be honest, the last thing we need is a Terminator sequel, but with drones and chatbots. So what's the takeaway here? Blinken's globe-trotting shows that America is still in the driver's seat when it comes to global leadership. Whether it's countering China, standing firm in the Middle East, or tackling AI and humanitarian crises, the US is keeping busy. But let's be real. Diplomacy isn't just about shaking hands and photo ops. It's about navigating drama, roasting the occasional adversary, and sometimes tightening the screws where it counts. If you enjoyed this blend of news, humor, and a little bit of roasting, hit that like button and don't stop there. Subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so you never miss another video. Come on, folks, subscribing is easier than pronouncing Antony Blinken in one breath. So what are you waiting for? Let's make this channel the #1 spot for global news with a twist. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay informed, stay entertained, and most importantly, stay awesome. See you in the next one.